Welcome to the Rebirthing Kundalini Yoga series. Today is an introduction, day 1 of 33, and it's an overview of the basics of Kundalini, the breath and the Bhandas. And we're also going to be setting the space and setting the intentions for the entire series. I'm Tammy Gingro, by the way, and Janice Veach is here with us as well. She and I are collaborating to bring this powerful series to you. And I invite you to spend some time, if you haven't already, although we're going to be sharing Janice's intentions and an overall intention for the series of simply rebirthing the divine within. I invite you to set your own intention for this series as well, and to bring it to heart each day as we come together. And the beauty of practicing together in community is really powerful as well. And you'll be invited to the Telegram group where you can share your experiences, whether you're joining us live or seeing this later on a replay. So the first thing that I would like to share is I drew an oracle card this morning and just asked for the energy of this entire series, the Rebirthing series. And having not been through it yet, you may not know how profoundly divine this is, but being the Rebirthing series, you can imagine that divine cosmic mother womb couldn't be more perfect. There is a lot of womb work in this series. We will be visiting the womb of every incarnation. So I do want to take the time to read this because it's so incredibly beautiful. And if you like, you can just close your eyes and receive it as a meditation. Take a deep breath in, breathing right into your womb space. You are loved and safe. Rest well. Sleep now. Be nurtured. The universal principle of motherhood nurtures to heal wounds of attachment, limitation, and lack of love. She is the divine mother who is with me in moments of loss and despair. And when I need to remember my heart, who I am beyond mind and limitations. The oceans are her womb, and Lemuria is her cradle. She nurtures us in her womb and her cradle, inviting us back to oceanic consciousness. The Divine Mother loves all, holds all, and nurtures all. Invite her by surrendering your fears, your emotions, and your mind-based self. In Lemurian Eden, she was ever present, and there was no fear. Invite her so you can experience this deep truth that was known in Lemuria. The Lemurian dolphins knew they were swimming in the womb, and they revered the Divine Mother. They used her portals and energetic vortices in the oceans to flow through different dimensions. The Lemurian humans, too, knew they were in the cradle of the Divine Mother. They knew with great gratitude the material world as her creation and honored it with much love and care. You are invited to go back to the cradle of Lemuria and the cosmic womb of bliss, to let all of yourself be nurtured and loved. Listen to the womb of the Divine Mother. Greetings. I am your Divine Mother, and so happy I feel to connect with you consciously. I am an energy of perfect peace and loving nurturance, and I am part of the fabric of your existence, like the air you breathe or the water you playfully dive into. For me now, as I hold you, as I lovingly hold all of you, including any burdens that you might bring today. Dearest child, please allow yourself to come here fully now and every morning and night to receive unconditional love, to receive the gift of space and acceptance, so that you may also borrow my perspective and look at anything which ails you. Your energy field and physical body can be cleansed here every day and refilled with divine love, so that you may carry that love into the world and be in alignment with your highest truth, that you are a divine co-creator. In this womb-like space of perfect nurture, you can surrender and relax fully, knowing that I am loving and protecting you. My love for you goes as deep as can be, and I hold you through every trial of darkness or suffering. I promise to see you through to the other side, and I will never leave you. Dear one, rest as long as you need to now, for you have been carrying so much for so long. Here you can let it go for as long as you need to. And when you are ready, we can dissolve these heavy energies with love. I am always with you, my dear child, and I ask you to call on me consciously whenever you need rest, whenever you seek a loving perspective, and whenever you need to lovingly let go of heavy energies in your field. Take a deep breath and connect to the earth, the sacred lands, rivers, and seas, the animals, insects, plants, and minerals. This is how I reach you, because this is how you know me best. Take a deep breath and connect to the stars, the Pleiades, and all the living stars that I have incarnated in, for I am everywhere, but your conscious relationship with me strengthens my presence. Allow my presence to be in every breath, for your breath is also the universal breath. The universal breath does not have a gender in human terms. However, I am the womb of the universe and the sacred channel of birth. Surrender and relax fully in my womb-like space of perfect nurture, knowing that I am loving and protecting you. My love for you goes as deep as can be, and I hold you through every trial of darkness or suffering. I promise to see you through to the other side, and I will never leave you. Rest as long as you need to now, for you have been carrying so much for so long. Here, you can let it go for as long as you need to, and when you are ready, we will dissolve these heavy energies with love. Take a deep breath and be in this space of love. Love for own self and soul. Now you will enter a space where self and soul will melt into a field of oneness. Experience this in my womb, because this is what you will also discover in the whole universe. Allow your experience of my womb to become infinitely big, to include the whole universe and all beings within it. In this process of melting, you can begin to let go of the identification with self and even with the soul. Let all limitations and boundaries melt away so that a great light emerges. This is yourself being of light. This is your true self. Feel the truth of the heart that you are immersed in. I am always with you, my dear child, and I ask you to call on me consciously whenever you need rest, whenever you seek a loving perspective, and whenever you need to lovingly let go of heavy energies in your field. Blessed child, you really are so loved. I am in the womb of the mother of all. The oceans birth birth me in each moment. The lands support my feet wherever I go. In this sacred wisdom, I rest. Aho. And now we are using the Sacred Intentional Healing Systems by Amy Moscow, Sacred Geometry with crystal encoded technology. We can give you more information about this if you like, but we're using the sacred system to set the space and to open a sacred container for this entire series. On the shorter days, we will include sacred each day. We have crystal encoded pendulums. If you would like a pendulum, please reach out and we can teach you how to work with these pendulums. But for now, we're going to begin. The idea is very simple and very easy. You look at the symbols, and if you like, you can repeat the affirmations and intentions with me, or you can just receive them. And if you agree in your mind. The first one is clearing your field activation. My chakras, chakra network, and energy junction points are cleared and opened for optimal functionality. I am using the divine love that flows through me to purify all parts of my energy field with grace and ease. I am only receiving energetic communications that honor the manifestation of my highest spiritual potentials. My energy field is only circulating energetic communications that honor my spiritual growth. Upshifting body functions. I am further awakening and opening to profound upshifts in my physical body systems. I am extracting low vibrating energies from my field and circulating only high vibrations that promote optimal health and well-being. I invoke all source codes available to me at this time to be downloaded to my energy field with grace and ease. My body is a divine reflection of my most expanded state of consciousness.
That one we didn't see. Show that symbol again, please.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Empowered manifestation activation. The kingdom is within me, and I am accessing my vault of divine wisdom. I am divinely aligned with cosmic grid sets to receive supportive energies from all parts of the universe. I am summoning energies which support the manifestation of my highest potential. And all parts of my energy field are connected, organized, and accessible to me with grace and ease. Managing empathic function activation. I am securing and filtering all lines of communication to and from my psychic receptors. I am only aligning myself with the highest vibrations of co-creative connectivity. I am receiving the energy of the messages I am meant to receive while releasing all energy that lowers my vibrations. I am the master of all communications that enter and circulate through my energy field. Connecting with your God, Goddess self. The IHS Unity symbol contains 65 programs, over 65 programs. So remember this symbol. I choose to invoke my God, Goddess self and embrace my divine power. And I acknowledge that I am an eternal being born of divine forces, grace, love, and light. Visualize yourself bathing in light that is pouring down on you, I embrace my God, Goddess self fully and completely with my heart and with my mind. Imagine you are looking in the mirror and your reflection is glowing gold. I am accessing the unbridled benevolent force of my divine power and light. Raise your hands up and catch the light that is pouring down on you from above. I am anchored in the energy of my divine God, Goddess self at all times. Using your inner vision, see the golden light raining down on you, moving through your whole body. Push that light through your feet to the earth to fully anchor the golden light into your current experience. Reconciling soul contracts. I choose to reconcile any open soul contracts that correlate with old paradigm lessons I have successfully integrated and completed to soul satisfaction. I choose to offer from my sacred heart the energy of gratitude, forgiveness, and love to all those souls with whom I made these contracts. The old paradigm soul contracts that no longer serve me are now complete, and I am released from all related karmic obligation. I am grateful for the growth. I forgive myself and others for the pain, and I offer love for this closure. See yourself sitting at a desk. In front of you is a paper copy of a contract. Imagine there is an ink stamp beside you. Pick it up and stamp the contract. See the word complete appear as you do this. This system also works with tapping. So we're going to tap the heart chakra, top back of head, above lip, hairline, thymus, and chin. Enhancing intuition activation. My energy field is an IHS sacred space in perfect alignment with divine forces. Now, this symbol here depicts the 12D field. We are multi-dimensional beings. We have 12 dimensions and beyond, but we have been operating and enslaved in the third dimension. So this is a visual of how to navigate through the 12 fields, and each represents an area of mastery. So the intention for this one is I am a design representation of sacred form and function. And now activating your psychic receptors. We'll do another tapping sequence above your crown chakra. I am receiving translations of light language in the clearest and most comfortable manner. I am receiving translations of light language in the clearest and most comfortable manner. I am receiving translations of light language in the clearest and most comfortable manner. I am receiving translations of light language in the clearest and most comfortable manner. I am receiving translations of light language in the clearest and most comfortable manner. I am only receiving energetic communications that honor me while deflecting all other energies with forgiveness and love. And now, keeping this one in mind, the Divine Purpose Ascension template activation really depicts how to create this 12D shield around you. So we'll in your mind and in your energy field, we're going to create this 12D shield. Purple for grounding, blue, faith, green, love, yellow, creatorship, orange, joy, pink, power, red, intuition, sea foam, co-creatorship, magenta, wisdom, indigo, higher wisdom, turquoise, unity, silver, silver, freedom, and gold, mastery. And receiving this divine purpose activation, this energetic structure around you helps to further manage energies that affect you. It's meant to serve as an energetic perimeter, fortified with divine energies which propel frequencies that might derail alignment with your soul purpose, and to attract frequencies that assist you in meeting your highest potential. During this next activation, we will use a series of channeled symbols or keys to invoke benevolent and pure divine beings to infuse the faces of the geometric structure with the energies of cosmic wisdom and love. The energy infused during the activation will create a library of divine wisdom around your energy field that you can access at will. So, first I'm going to show you the cards that include the 33 symbols associated with the highest form of the benevolent forces associated with these symbols. These are the 10 Alpha Ra Atla Ra symbols, and these are the 10 Alpha Ra Omega symbols. We have 7 seals of Samuel and 5 sigils of Egypt. And now, today, I want to do the affirmation for each one of these seals and symbols to set the space again for our entire 33-day practice. So this is the Christ consciousness symbol. I am the light of divine source consciousness. Beginning with the Alpha Ra Omega symbols. I am fully centered and aligned with divine forces. I am in the flow of divine energy movement. My energy field is organized according to divine order. I am operating from a foundation of divine energy. I am under the watchful eye of divine guardianship. I am tapping into my ability to exercise divine focus. My divine equilibrium gauges my balance. My divine equilibrium gauges my balance. My energy field is influenced by divine structure. I am in perfect alignment with divine cycles. I am attracting energy with divine magnetism. I am magnetically stabilized by divine polarity. I capture divine energies with grace and ease. I am able to identify with the properties of divine energies. I use the divine ascension spiral to raise my vibration. I am balanced in alignment with divine forces. I am consolidating divine energies within my field. I am nurturing the divine seeds planted in my field. I am allowing divine sources to inspire opening within me. I am in sync with the divine waves of oscillation. I am regulating my field with divine energy. I am the pure reflection of divinity. I only receive energy filtered by divine sources. I am exercising the principles of divine law. I imprint energies in my field with alignment. I'm sorry, imprint energies in my field that align with divinity. I am an expression of pure divinity. My growth is guided by divine forces. I am connecting with pure divine forces. I am using divine channels of communication. I am sustaining my energy field with divine energy. I rest under the domain of divine providence. I am attuned to receive energy from divine sources. I am guided by inner and collective wisdom. The last one that I wish to share is invoking energy to manifest money. As a powerful conscious creator, I am able to create at will with energies that align with my goals. Visualize golden energy moving into you as you breathe in. I am worthy of receiving as much as I give. Direct the golden energy to your heart chakra and feel your heart open. With support from the universe, I am balancing my incoming and outgoing energy field. See golden threads connecting you with all parts of the universe. I freely manifest money born of divine energy with grace and ease. See golden energy coming out of your hands. Capture the energy in small golden spheres and imagine you are bringing this energy into form as money. Just need to put these away. The challenges of presenting this on the beach on a windy day is that they could blow away if I do not secure them. And now I want to share Janice's intentions. This is Janice, you're with us. If you have them, you're more than welcome to share. I will spotlight you. If not, I'm probably going to disappear from the video as I pull them up and read them. Do you want to share or would you like me to?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so again, I encourage everyone to set your very own intentions for this practice, but Janice has done such a spectacular job. I could not write them any better myself, and we will repeat these each and every day. I choose to understand and carry out my life purpose. I choose to connect with intuitive communications. I choose to co-create a support network of like-minded people. I choose to connect with my divinity. I choose to unveil my innate healing abilities and bring them forth to the world. I choose to experience a deeper level of enlightenment. I choose to calibrate my energy field to align with the new paradigm and higher. I choose to connect with divine remembrance of past, present, and future lives in all dimensions, realities, and universes. I choose to be reconnected subconsciously with talents, abilities, and wisdoms that I have cultivated to honor me on my current journey. I am aligned with my soul purpose. I am receiving clear intuition. I'm remembering my divinity. I am unveiling healing abilities. I am achieving enlightenment. I am integrating the new era. I am fully connected with divine remembrance of all past, present, and future lives in all dimensions, realities, and universes. I am putting into action talents, abilities, and wisdoms that I've cultivated that will honor me in fulfilling my soul mission here on earth. And the tapping sequence, tap your sacral, above lip, chin, heart, solar plexus, hairline, and thymus. My magnetism is adjusted to attract others of like minds and hearts. My pathway is illuminated with the light of love. I trust my inner guidance as truth. I am receiving guidance that keeps me on my soul path. I receive only the highest form of truth through my intuitive pathways. I am keeping my energy field cleared and opened. I'm maintaining a secure connection to my divine higher wisdom. I'm fully aligned with the vibrations of the highest principles of unity. I'm embracing and circulating the energy of divine abundance. I'm invoking grounding energy for Mother Earth and present in the moment. I am fully aligned with my highest creative potential and putting them into action. I'm accelerating my spiritual growth with co-creative relationships that honor and reflect my divinity. I am inviting in relationships built in the foundation of love and respect into my life with grace and ease. And with deep gratitude, I invite the universe to support me in meeting my goals by delivering energies which assist me in bringing my intentions to full fruition. And the tapping sequence, chin, heart, hollow of throat, sacral, above lip, middle of forehead, hairline, thymus, between eyebrows, top of head, and solar plexus. And now, I would love to provide some basics on the breath and the Bhandas that are used during the Kundalini yoga practice. So first of all, we chant mantras, we have different mudras or hand positions. The mantra, man, mind, tra, trick. We're training our mind with these mantras, and they're very powerful. And every single detail, from the amount of time we do something, to the position of our hands, to the angles of our arms, are very important and precise. Kundalini yoga really is a science to rewire our neural pathways, to rebirth the divine within, and to rewrite our story. So at the beginning of every practice, we tune in with the Adi mantra. And this simple practice of repeating the Adi mantra at least 3 times aligns your mind, your spirit, and your body to become alert. And it asserts your will so that your practice will fulfill its intention. And we have just recited a lot of intentions. We have big goals for this practice. It's a simple bowing to your higher self and an alignment with the teacher within. The healer is within and the teacher is within. There is nothing outside of ourselves that can heal us or save us. It is only within. So this mantra is simple, but it links you to a chain of golden teachers, the entire body of consciousness that guides and protects our practice. The mantra is Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo. Guru is an R, but in Sanskrit, it's pronounced D, and it's the tongue hitting off the roof of the mouth. And that's I bow to the infinite and I bow to the teacher within. So we chant this 3 times, and we will, if you would like to join me in chanting, let's rub our hands together to generate energy. Bring your hands together at your heart. If you're not already sitting in easy pose, please come into easy pose. And with a tall, straight spine, let's inhale and exhale. Close your eyes and focus your internal gaze or your drishti at your 3rd eye. Inhale again. Exhale. And now inhale to chant the mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, squeeze the sex organs, navel and anus. Lengthen your spine. Hold the inhale, feeling the energy surge through your body. Exhale. Now, moving on to 3 breaths. That there are many, many breaths that will be used in this series, but 3 very common breaths in Kundalini Yoga, just in case you are new to Kundalini Yoga. The most common and an incredibly useful one that if you don't take another one of these classes, this can help you in all circumstances. If you're in a stressful situation, to reset. If you need to make a decision, you can practice this long, deep breath and then the box breath, and it will help you to connect with your higher self and to be able to make the decision. So the long, deep breath, we'll simply do an inhale for a count of 8 and an exhale for a count of 8. And then we'll move into the box breath where we'll add the holds. So we'll inhale for 8, hold for 8, exhale for 8, and hold for 8. If you would like to bring your Jupiter finger, your index finger, and your thumb together and rest the back of your hands on your knees, you can do that mudra as we breathe. Let's begin. Inhale for a count of 8. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing this pattern on your own, counting in for 8. After your next exhale, we'll begin the box breath. So inhaling for 8. Hold for 8. Exhale for 8. Hold for 8. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Continue on your own. Inhale. One more cycle. Inhale and exhale. And the next breath, very commonly used. Actually, I wanted to say a little bit about that long, deep breath. When you take the full yogic breath, you inhale, relaxing the abdomen and allowing it to fully expand. You expand the chest and finally the collarbones. And as you exhale, you let the collarbones and the chest relax first, and then pull in the abdomen completely. The diaphragm drops down to expand the lungs on the inhale and contracts up to expel the air on the exhale. That part there with the diaphragm is going to tie in when we practice the Bhandas next. As you inhale, you feel the back area of the lower ribs relax and open. And it's on the exhale, be sure to keep the spine erect and steady. And that part there about allowing the back of the ribs to fully expand. We're not fully breathing into the front of our body and expanding into our chest, but our whole rib cage is expanding as we inhale, creating maximum space for the breath. And now, the breath of fire is used continually throughout the Kundalini yoga practice. It's very important one to practice and to master. In the breath of fire, the focus is at your navel point. So it's literally a pumping of the navel point with your inhale and your exhale. No greater emphasis is placed on the inhale or the exhale, but rather it's a balanced breath with equal power given to both. Breath of fire is a cleansing breath, renewing the blood and releasing old toxins from the lungs, mucus lining, blood vessels, and cells. It's a powerful way to adjust your autonomic nervous system and to get rid of stress. Regular practice will expand your lungs very quickly. So you may need to work up to some of the times that we're going to practice these things, but with daily practice, you will see the improvement comes very quickly. So now take a deep breath in, exhale, and then begin breath of fire. In through the nose, out through the nose with a balanced breath. It's a rapid pace, approximately 2 breaths per second. Inhale and exhale. And the third breath that I want to share with you, this as the part of the introduction, is the cannon breath. The cannon breath is a powerful inhalation and exhalation through the mouth with a slight pause in between the inhalation and the exhalation. It's a very powerful cleansing breath that is energizing and rejuvenating. It's often used to consolidate the energy at the end of a kriya and to send forth the intention powerfully. So we're going to do a strong inhale through the mouth. We're going to retain that for just a pause and then powerfully exhale out the mouth. So it's a join me if you'd like in practicing the cannon breath. Inhale. Just one more. And now moving on to the Bhandas. Bhandas are frequently practiced in Kundalini yoga, and they are combinations of muscle contractions. Each lock has the function of changing blood circulation, nerve pressure, and the flow of cerebral spinal fluid. They also direct the flow of psychic energy prana into the main energy channels that relate to raising the Kundalini. So you often hear about a Kundalini awakening and the idea or principle that we have two serpents, the Ida and the Pingala, that are coiled at the base of our spine until you dive into a body of work like this, where you release and raise that Kundalini energy. And I believe the main important purpose of these bandhas are to increase the flow of cerebral spinal fluid. They concentrate the body's energy for use in consciousness and self-healing. The three important locks are the Jalandhara Bandha, the Uddiyana Bandha, and the Mool Bandh. And when all three locks are applied simultaneously, it's called the Great Lock. The Mool Bandh is called the Great Lock. So let me demonstrate and practice these. The Jalandhara Bandh or neck lock, I believe, can help you improve your posture on a daily basis. So if you sit and work at the computer frequently, practice this Jalandhara Bandha, especially if your computer is not ergonomically up in front of your face and you're having to look down, and having your neck down all the time is very counterproductive for your cerebral spine. So you want to connect your sitting bones with the earth in easy pose. Inhale to a long, straight spine. As you inhale, you're specifically going to concentrate on lengthening the back of the neck. Do this by pulling the crown of the chakra towards the heavens. And then the last step is simply to tuck the chin in. It's a very subtle movement. Sometimes you can't hear if my mouth isn't pointing the camera, so I'm just going to repeat that. You inhale, lengthen the back of the neck, and then the final thing is to just gently tuck the chin. It's a down and back. And notice the shift of the axis of my skull, my occipital ridge here, as I sit sort of normally, and then I lengthen the back of my spine and tuck the chin. Watch again. Lengthen the back of the spine, tuck the chin. Lengthen, tuck. This is Jalandhara Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha, or the diaphragm lock, is practiced at the exhale. So with the long, deep breath, the Ujjayi breath in yoga is engaging all of these bandhas. And when you engage the Uddiyana Bandha on your exhale, it's what creates that sound that comes from the hollowing of the throat that's going to occur by engaging the Uddiyana Bandha or diaphragm lock. So we do this by lifting the diaphragm up into the thorax while keeping the shoulders relaxed, and then pulling the upper abdominal muscles back towards the spine. This massages the intestines and the heart muscle. The spine should be straight, and again, it's applied at the exhale. It will be quite uncomfortable and can put pressure on the eyes and the heart if you were to try to apply it on the inhale. So let's take an inhale. Let's apply the Jalandhara bond, and then on your exhale, lift your diaphragm, pull those upper abdominal muscles in, and exhale slowly. I don't know if you could hear the sound of my breath, but it changes the sound of your breath. Let's try it one more time together. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, apply Jalandhara bond, apply Uddiyana band, lifting the diaphragm, squeezing those upper abdominal muscles. Exhale. And the third lock, the root lock, is the one most commonly applied. And it's also very complex. It coordinates and combines the energy of the rectum, sex organs, and navel. Mool is the root, or base, or source. The first part of Mool bond is to contract the anal sphincter as if you're holding back a bowel movement. The next part, draw up the sex organs so the urethral tract is contracted. And finally, pull in the navel point by drawing the navel back towards the spine. So this lock is often held throughout a series of, throughout a whole Kriya. And this keeps the energy contained and flowing, releasing and encouraging more of that cerebral spinal fluid. So we might say, hold Mool band. That means squeeze in the anus, sex organs, and navel. And that is what I have for you on the basics of a Kundalini yoga practice. And now to wrap up today, we have two more things for you. I'm going to share a basic Kundalini warm-up series. And again, this is being offered to you because we don't do the warm-ups throughout the ReBirthing series. But if you want to adopt your own Kundalini yoga sadhana practice after this series, and if you even want to go back to this first video anytime you need to, this is a basic Kundalini yoga warm-up. So we've already done our tune-in before we learned and practiced the breaths. So now I will invite you to come on to all fours into tabletop position. And we're going to practice cat, cow. Your palms are flat on the floor with the fingers spread wide. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are all in alignment. Your knees are directly under the hips. And first, just come with a neutral spine. Lengthen the crown of the head, reach it away from the sitting bones. And then we begin by inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chin and lift the butt. Exhale, round the spine, letting the head and the tailbone drop and squeezing your abdominal muscles onto your spine. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, drop the chest and the abdomen, lift the chin and the butt. Exhale, round and squeeze, pressing the floor away. And then move through this at your own pace. Maybe you would like a rapid pace. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you would like a very slow space, exploring, even moving in other ways with your cat-cow. Inhale, hold. Squeeze the sex organs, navel and anus. Exhale, rounding, continuing that whole bond. Also squeezing the whole abdomen up, holding the breath. Inhale and relax and come back to easy seated pose. And we'll begin with a Sufi grind. So you can place your hands on your knees and inhale as you move back, exhale as you move forward. We're just circling the torso, moving it around the bowl of the pelvis. And reverse direction, inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale, tall, straight spine, hold the breath, hold, move on, squeezing anus, sex organs, and navel, lengthening the spine, apply Jalandhara Bandh. Exhale, Uddiyana Bandh. And now let's bring your forefingers in front and your thumb in the back, and sitting tall, we'll do a spinal twist. We're going to inhale as we go left, exhale as we go right, and we'll chant the mantra internally, or you can chant it aloud if you like. Sat Nam. Truthfulness is my identity. Sat Nam. Inhale, exhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Keep going. Inhale, tall, straight spine. Hold your breath, focus your gaze at your third eye, tip of tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Squeeze the anus, sex organs, and navel. Exhale. And now bringing the right palm to face your body and the left palm to face outward. Clasp your fingertips together and have your chest right here at the level of your heart. And we're going to slap our elbows off of our side bodies forcefully. And this is stimulating the lymphatic system. Our lymphatic system does not have a pump. So doing this every day greatly enhances and supports your immune system. Inhale and pull about 5 pounds of pressure, pulling the hands away from each other. Again, squeezing navel, sex organs, and anus. Exhale and relax. And now shoulder shrugs with your palms on your knees again. Raise the shoulders up to the ears and drop them down. Inhale and release. And now gentle neck rolls, circling the neck carefully, slowly, not to feel any pain. Inhale as your neck goes back. Exhale as it comes forward. And reverse direction. And let's take your legs out wide to a V. And we're just going to inhale in the center, coming up. You can either raise your arms or keep them down. Exhale over the left leg. Inhale up. Exhale over the right leg. Inhale up, moving at a pace that is good for you. Flex the feet. Inhale up and exhale, just hinging forward any amount with a straight spine, lengthening the crown of the head, relaxing the groin. And then if you would, please drop down onto your backs and hug your knees into your chest. Just gently, actually squeezing. You can even interlace your elbows if that's accessible to you. Bring your nose up to your knees and practice breath of fire. Inhale Hold and squeeze your knees. And exhale, dropping your knees over to one side. Take your knees over to the left and let your right arm go out to a T. Inhale to center, hug in the knees. Exhale, drop your knees over to the right and your left arm goes out to a T. You can use your right hand to gently press down on the knees, giving you a nice restorative twist. And coming back to center, this time place your fingertips behind your knees and rock and roll a few times over your spine. Come back up to a seat. Back up to easy seated pose. And that is our warm up. And tomorrow's my goodness, tomorrow's series is tomorrow's class, House Cleaning 1, is quite invigorating. We are really going to get started with a bang. So I just wanted to introduce the a couple of the exercises that we'll be doing tomorrow, and especially one that we're really going to be holding for, we're going to be practicing it for quite a long time tomorrow. This one is simply placing the thumbs at the base of the pinky fingers and making a fist over your thumbs. And we're going to extend the arms straight out in front with your eyes focused at your brow point or your third eye. So the eyes are closed, focusing on the brow point. And we're going to move the right arm back as though pulling a bow, and the chest moves with the arm so that we're doing a little twist. Then we release the right arm back and the left arm forward. We're going to start slowly and then gradually pick up the speed. Today, we're only going to practice this for 3 minutes. Okay, so the mudra, the thumbs touching the base of the pinky, the fists, starting with both arms out in front, and pull the right arm back, left arm back, the body moves too. Go ahead and begin. The breath is not specified, so just breathe how it works for you right now. Speed up. 40 more seconds. Inhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. Hold the inhale, squeeze anus, sex organs, and navel. Exhale. And the last one that I want to share today is another of the exercises that we will be a part of tomorrow's practice. Just bringing the hands about 4 to 6 inches apart, palms facing each other, thumbs open. And with the fingers pointing forward, the hands are at the level of the throat. And we're going to move the energy away from the body quickly. This is to unload grief. Don't touch your chest or your hands together. Allowing everything that no longer serves to float off your heart, to be carried away by the divine cosmic womb. And again, bringing your hands together at heart center. Inhale and exhale. And now I would like to introduce you all to Janice Beach. I feel like I should have introduced her in the beginning, but here we are. So I'm going to turn it over to Janice to take us home.
Hi. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, let me pull up. So my name is Janice Beach. I've been a yogi for a long time, but I've been a teacher of Kundalini yoga for over 10 years now. And I was in the middle of my first teacher training when I found, which was a Hatha Vinyasa teacher training, when I went to my first Kundalini yoga class, and I'm like, whoa. And knew I knew I needed to go down that path. So having practiced both, for me, the Kundalini yoga works so quickly. I mean, it has specific goals and it targets specific areas of the body, and it's a beautiful technology that works very, very quickly. So I'm excited to be on this 33-day journey with Tammy. I'm going to be playing some of my gongs during these sessions. I learned the art of the gong from a gong master, my teacher Guru Charan Singh Khalsa, during my teacher training. And in turn, Guru Charan learned it directly from the ultimate gong master, Yogi Bhajan. Guru Charan taught me that the gong is the most exalted instrument of the yogi. It's a musical instrument, a healing tool for the nervous system, and a cauldron in which you can create alchemical blends of qualities that open and develop the inner self. There's a beautiful extension of the yogi practice. The sound of the gong contains all the sounds of the universe, for one thing. And it promotes deep relaxation, releasing you from your monkey mind. And it stimulates your glandular system to a higher level of functioning. Guru Charan explained, the gong is a sacred threshold. It is a portal that links the finite with the infinite. The finite experience of the self with the infinite experience of the self. Whenever our intention is to cross that portal, we must consciously link to the chain of being. And that is one reason I always connect with a golden link before playing the first note of the gong. It's just, again, a lineage that I tap into wisdom. It's not me that plays the gong. The gong is played. It's universal flow that comes through me and plays. It connects you with your meditative mind. Connection naturally happens when you intentionally and consciously put your ego aside and choose to be guided by your higher wisdom. Yogi Bhajan, I know when he was asked to explain the effects of the gong, he said the gong is very simple. It's an inter-vibratory system. It is the sound of creativity itself. The gong is nothing more, nothing less. One who plays the gong plays the universe. The gong is not an ordinary thing to play. Out of it comes all music, all sounds, and all worlds. The sound of the gong is the nucleus of the world. So I usually invite people to set an intention before playing the gong. It kind of creates our alchemical cauldron. So all these intentions are in there, and then all the intentions for the whole series is also in there. So it's an individual and a collective. So let me know that the gong is sounding okay. We've worked with some of the settings on Zoom. So just find yourself laying down, find a very comfortable position. You can lay down Shavasana. Just every inhale, bringing in just a lot of love, a lot of plasma light. Every exhale, anything that is not serving you, that is ready to be released, pull out a golden bubble from your sacred heart and ask any stress, any tension, any dis-ease to be collected in that golden bubble. Inhaling in love, the green flame of creation, and exhaling that into every open space that you created in your yoga practice. Inhaling the green flame of creation and exhaling, just letting yourself melt right into the mat, just feeling yourself held by the Divine Mother principle, fully trusting in the universe, that the universe has your back. So I'll play for about 10, 11 minutes. So enjoy your journey. Don't rush back. I will talk you back. So excuse me, girly. Get this closer. And very gently begin to deepen your inhale and deepen your exhale. Wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Circling your wrist and circling your ankles. And doing one long body stretch. Hands overhead, feet far away. And then cat stretch to rub the hands and the soles of the feet together. And then hugging the knees into the chest. And rocking and rolling a couple times. And coming on up to easy pose. Collecting all your energy back. So that was my Venus gong. Bringing in the frequencies of Venus. And my little chow gong that has all the chakra systems on it. Anyway, back to you, Tammy. I cannot hear you.
Sorry. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing talents and the energies of Venus. And yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. I'm so grateful that we figured out how to allow it to come through the Zoom. And just want to thank everybody for being here and being a part of this and taking this journey really through yourself and back again. That's what it's all about, finding the healer within and connecting to our infinite self so that connection can never be broken again. So I'm going to stop the recording and then we can all share.
Close out with Satnam.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we will. Actually, we're going to close each day with the longtime sun and a Satnam. The longtime sun is historically used to close the practice. And today it will just be me singing. Maybe sometimes we'll play with all of us singing, actually. So if you want to even unmute and sing with me, if you know it. If not, you'll catch on by the third repetition, and then we'll finish with Satnam after the longtime sun. So take a nice deep inhale. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. And now a long Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Go in peace. May all love surround you. I don't know if you can get the controls, Janice, to stop the recording. My phone is not allowing my controls to come up.
I can do it. Do you want to unmake me host? And that way you can do
I
it.
believe you are co-host, and
So if I just stop it, it'll be fine. Okay.
yes.